The Roman ruins at Jerash are famous because of their extent and because they're so well preserved, in part due to the dry air here. This is the south gate to the walled city of about 20,000 inhabitants.
Well, that's how it would have looked.
That's what it looks like.
This entire Roman complex is very impressive. The Oval Plaza, or Forum, is one of the most striking places. It's huge, the size of a football field. The entire area is paved with stone. It is surrounded by a continuous line of Ionic columns. The city's main street begins at the north end of this oval. There are two main cross streets, or Four Corners. This is standing at the Four Corners area. This is looking down one street on the west side. It's working down another street. The main roads are flanked by columns. In many Roman cities, the public fountains were of monumental proportions.
Wow! Wow.
There are two theaters here. This is the North Theater, the smaller of the two, and probably used for government meetings rather than artistic performances. This theater has been restored after earthquakes and dismantlings and seats about 2,000 people. We spent a morning visiting this impressive Roman city. The man making coffee, his interesting face, and his interesting equipment attracted a lot of camera attention. This castle was built in the 12th century and was used as a defense against the Crusaders. It has been destroyed and rebuilt several times since then. Because it is built on a hilltop, it was one of a chain of beacons and pigeon posts that enabled messages to be transmitted from Damascus to Cairo in a single day. The view from the top wall of the castle is nothing short of spectacular. We found Jordan a peaceful place, especially when you consider its neighbors include Iraq, Israel, and the Palestinian territories. Its current problems include a critical shortage of water and unemployment of around 15%. Thank goodness for tourism.
Now, first, all these stones, it's nature stone and nature colors, did not die. So when I say nature stone and nature colors, that means all these stones, it's belong to Jordan, and it's identical stones. The same stones that had been done for thousands of years ago in the church, we're still using the same stones. Now, a piece like that, it takes them almost like 4 months to finish it. They are all nature stones, nature colors. Second reason, it's cement. Now, last thing I would like to talk about, it's our camel eggs. It is the only camel eggs in the world.
Then we cut the stones dry.
We spent a day driving to Petra, stopping to visit sites like Madaba's Byzantine mosaics and Mount Nebo, where Moses is said to have seen the Promised Land. The word Sikh means the narrow canyon leading to the old city of Petra. It's a 1.5 mile walk from the entrance to the first major site. Some people take a carriage. The walls of the Sikh are 250 feet high in some places, and it's very narrow in some places. The first glimpse of the treasury comes unexpectedly. This is the most famous building in Petra. There are tombs carved into the sandstone walls of the valley. The step design suggests stairs going to heaven or the afterlife.
Your legs over. Yes, very nice. Very good.
Thank you.
And the stairs, close your eyes, open your mind.
Here? Oh, here. Aha.
We have everything.
All set. Very good.
Wait. Very nice.
The distances are great between the sites in Petra. Some people use alternative modes of transportation to reach these sites, and some just want the adventure of riding on a donkey, a horse, or a camel. There are lots of options available, but you have to be careful not to be overcharged. The extent of the ruins here is truly amazing. In fact, this old Nabatean city has been named one of the new 7 wonders of the world. There are over 800 registered sites in Petra, including 500 tombs. There are obelisks, a theater, royal tombs, a colonnaded street, temples, a church, and the so-called monastery, all carved out of the existing sandstone rock. The next day, there was another optional tour using 4-wheel drive vehicles to Wadi Rum. This is a desert area with sandstone and granite mountains. It's an area made famous by the book Lawrence of Arabia and by the Bedouins who live here.